Hello and welcome back to my channel. This tutorial will cover how I created these seashell inspired nails. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on alerts so you're the first to know when I post new content. You can also follow me on social media, Instagram and Twitter at 2_nails by Nikki and Facebook at ATL Nails. I've already given this client her fill and I left these nails fairly thin as we will be encapsulating shell pieces in a custom glitter mix. These are the shell pieces that I'll be using today. They are on an adhesive strip and you can kind of see they're perforated, but I will be cutting them today. This is a custom glitter mix that I made especially for this set. You can see how these colors are complementary to the shell pieces. I'm going to be using some pieces today that I've already cut into. This is great because I'll have some pieces cut into random shapes. I like to take those pieces first and see where they could fit. This is great for not wasting pieces that aren't straight lines or specific shapes and gives you a beautiful abstract look to your design. After I've decided on where I want to place the pieces, I remove the adhesive and press them down on the nail. You can kind of feel them crack under your finger and form to the nail with the adhesive. If you need to trim some pieces after placing them, just do so carefully. Near the cuticle and hard to reach places where I need my acrylic to lie flush, I make sure to trim so that I don't have pieces sticking out that will affect how I encapsulate them, and also so that they aren't filed away when I use my e-file later. I didn't fast forward through this part or many others as I wanted you to see the full process I go through when choosing placement and deciding when to cut or trim pieces, and also how I apply my acrylic when encapsulating art. If I'm placing a piece along the free edge, I make sure to press firmly and trim what I can before encapsulating. If there are a few stray pieces, that's okay because I will catch those when I do my final shaping. I'm encapsulating the shell pieces before I apply the glitter to the remaining nails because I didn't have 2 dapping dishes handy while recording. When I'm working with glitter acrylic, I like to have 2 brushes and 2 dapping dishes so that I don't contaminate my dish and liquid with glitter. Now for the way that I apply my glitter acrylic. This method cuts down on so much waste. I put some of my glitter into a dish, pick up a clear bead of acrylic, and dip straight into the glitter. I'm not wasting acrylic mixing up glitter that I'll likely only use once or twice, and this keeps me from having a million containers of glitter acrylic cluttering up my drawers. I save a lot of space by having my glitter mixes in little baggies until I'm ready to use them. I apply this glitter in thin layers as I will be encapsulating these nails as well. When I'm done with my glitter, I put the excess back in the baggie. You can toss it if you'd like, but the remaining glitter in my dish never came in contact with the client. I went off camera a little bit with the first one so you couldn't see my first bead, but when I cap my designs, I like to start at the cuticle area, then the free edge, and finish with a stress bead. If I need to add more in an area that's too thin or build up my apex a little more, then I do so. I have learned the importance of learning to properly use my tools to reduce the stress on my hands and to cut down on time. I use my e-file to smooth the surface to ensure that my cuticle area is flush and to refine the side walls and shaping as well. This saves me from excessive hand filing. When I'm done using my e-file, I take my hand file to finalize my shaping. I not only file the sides of the nail, but the underside as well. This helps to achieve a sharp shape. No matter the shape, square, coffin, stiletto, I do it for all shapes. When I feel as if I've got my shaping right, I turn the client's hand around to face me so that I see their hand the way that they see it and make any adjustments then. Once I'm satisfied with the shaping, I buff the nail surface and the underside. Doing the underside is to make sure that it is smooth as well, and that there are no pieces that will snag the client's hair or clothing. After buffing, I spray the nails with alcohol and scrub with a plastic manicure brush to remove dust. I'm using a gel art paint to outline the encapsulated shell pieces. I do this randomly, adding some variation to the strokes instead of doing a straight line. After curing, I press a gold transfer foil into the inhibition layer of the black gel art paint. This adds beautiful accents and some of the black still shows through, and that gives the design more dimension. I apply my stones with a thick nail glue. For this design, I've chosen white opal and AB Swarovski crystals. I've also used a few teardrop AB Swarovski crystals and 2 cluster gems that are not Swarovski but do have a beautiful AB coloring. Once I'm done placing my crystals, I spray the nails with a glue drying spray that locks these stones into place. I normally spray after completing each nail, but for this video I sprayed at the end and wiped the nails with an alcohol saturated wipe before applying my gel top coat to remove any residue that the spray may have left. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on alerts. Also, if you try this design, I'd love it if you tag me. My Instagram and Twitter are 2_nails by Nikki and Facebook at ATL Nails. Thanks for watching.